Hey guys, it's Heather. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing and doing a product application for some more St.Tropez. So since my last video, I've been getting some questions regarding the Ashley Graham St.Tropez Glow Kit. I've been intrigued by it. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I apply the product, some tips, tricks, and just doing a full review. And St.Tropez also gifted me this, so thank you to them. As everyone knows, I've loved their products for years. I've also been testing out the St.Tropez Bronzing Water Mist, and this stuff is fantastic. I was so excited to try it. And the Ultimate Glow Kit set retails for $55. You can get it at like Ulta, wherever you prefer to shop. And I'll list everything down below in the description and link it so it's easy for you guys to find. Okay, so it comes in this cute little cardboard container, and you get the mousse inside, and then you also get the mitt. Now the mitt is a little bit different than the regular St.Tropez Tanning Mitt. It is foam lined, but on this side it's not double-sided, whereas the regular mitt is foam lined double-sided. And I feel like it is a little bit more flimsy than the original St.Tropez mitt. I used it, it does shed a little bit, like it's not a big deal, but it definitely does shed. I've noticed where this one doesn't. I've actually been preferring to use the regular mitt. Maybe it's just because I'm more used to it and I like that double-sided. So you get the 6.7 fluid ounces, and I think that this would last you probably like 8 weeks based on how much I use. So we're gonna do the application first. I didn't film the part when like I'm in the shower, exfoliating, shaving, all that, because you guys have seen it. But if you're new here, what I do is I like to use the Tree Hut. This is the vitamin C. Look at that. It looks like the butter when you open it, like the belly button. This one is really nice, but they have so many different scents to choose from. So what I like to do is I take this onto a washcloth because I feel like that's how you can kind of get like the most abrasiveness. And I exfoliate all of my skin, and you just want to make sure you're getting rid of your old tan. Say you tan the week prior, whatever. Also try out, if you're looking for like a tan remover, is the St.Tropez Tan Remover. This is good too, but don't expect to put it on and like you put it on and it's just magically going to erase your tan that quickly. What I would recommend doing is putting it on your skin, like so any trouble areas you're having. So say you have an old tan like stuck in here, or it's just looking patchy, leave it on your skin for 10 minutes. And I even take like a soft bristle toothbrush and kind of like scrub it. It's gonna help remove any of that excess leftover tan, but you have to leave it on and you have to really work it in. You can't just apply it and think it's just gonna wipe it right off. So I hope that explains it. So what I do is when I'm in the shower, exfoliate, use a washcloth, get in there really good, shave the whole nine. So you're gonna wanna do some moisturizer on your hands, especially like your wrists, your elbows, knees, ankles, feet, like the back of your ankles. Just wanna make sure that you're moisturizing any areas that are gonna get super dry. You don't wanna put tons on where it's too slippery because you want the product to be able to adhere to your skin. I like using the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I just think that it smells really nice. When you apply it on the mitt, you wanna hold the bottle upright. If you go like this, it's gonna kind of squirt out like a foam spray. A little bit goes a long way, just start small. If you are used to using this, I feel like you're giving like generous pumps on the mitt because you know. So just start with smaller pumps. So I typically use one like quarter-size pump per area. So for my forearm, for my bicep, my chest and shoulders, and then for each leg, I probably use 3 pumps. It's more creamy and more concentrated, so it's like gonna go on a little bit thicker. Just want it to be like quarter sized on the mitt. I do long strokes. I tackle my arms, so like my forearm, then my bicep, and then I hit my elbows and like this area last. So if you put a ton of product on your elbow first, it's gonna stick and your elbows are gonna get very dark. When you put this on, it blends really, really nice, and then it dries to like powder-like finish, so you're not gonna feel sticky. Now this is a true mousse, it's not a foam, so it is a Luxe whipped cream mousse. What I love about this tanning mousse is that it is infused with skincare, so it's enriched with hyaluronic acid complex, rosehip oil, and vitamin E, which really helps to hydrate and nourish your skin. And I typically do 2 coats on my legs, and I would say that the tan lasts very similar to the original St.Tropez, which is up to a week on me. I love to use a foundation brush. This one I got off of Amazon. It is perfect for applying the tanner to your face, to your ears, and then I just kind of go a little bit down my neck. And I also use it on my hands and my feet. I find that when I use the mitt on those places, I do not get an even tan. I get a patchy tan. So I've been trying something a little different. Normally I just use the tanner on my face. I also have been spraying the Natural Glowing Skin. This is the Bronzing Water Mist. It's really nice. It smells super refreshing. I've been spritzing it all over my face. It's kind of like a setting spray, the same idea. So you just want to spritz, 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 real even on your face, however you do it. I also spray it on my neck, on my chest. I saw the tip that Ashley Graham did on her hands in her Instagram live where she kind of just bent her knuckles. Normally I take a foundation brush and I do that, and then she was spritzing her hands and her feet, so you can do it that way too. I do feel like it did make my hands much darker. I think maybe I just put too much tanner on. So that was a little bit of a mistake on my end. Next time I'll just do one or the other. I'll just do either the actual tanner itself and not pile on using the spray on top of that. But I think it's a nice touch up just to spray on your face. You can use it like every night or in the morning. You can use it over makeup. You can use it under makeup. It's really nice. It smells really, really good. So if you're looking for a face tanner, I'd say check it out. It's good. You get 2.7 fluid ounces and I think it's like $30. So I've been really enjoying it. Definitely a repurchase for me. The reviews on Ulta are almost like 5 stars for both of these. So this stuff is really nice. The packaging is obviously beautiful. It does get a little bit messy, but I just took a baby wipe and cleaned it super easy. To clean my mitt, I just use a little bit of Johnson's baby shampoo. Put it on there, let it soak in the sink in warm water for a little bit, then I just squeeze it and kind of rinse it off. The color comes right off. You want to make sure you're washing your mitt after every use so that you can prolong the life of your mitt. If you don't wash it, it's going to get all nasty and then you're going to have to replace it more often. So just note to self, definitely be rinsing it and use a very gentle soap. Same thing with my foundation brush. Just use a little bit of baby shampoo and it rinses right off. So there are definitely some differences between the St.Tropez, the Glow Kit with the original formula of the St.Tropez. The Glow Kit is a very whipped, moussey, light texture, where the original St.Tropez is a true foam. It's definitely more watery. It's not as light. I don't want to say watery, it's just more wet, and it comes out more of like a green undertone, where the Glow Kit comes out more of like a brown, almost like a very warm brown, where there's like a tinge of a red to it. So there's just some differences there. Like with the regular St.Tropez formula, I find that you put it on and it feels like you have like a wet kind of lotion on it first. This dries down immediately, and this is why I'm gonna be using this over and over, because it's just comfortable. I tried it putting it on first thing in the morning and going about my day, and it's very comfortable. My favorite way to do it is right before bed and just sleep with it on. It doesn't transfer at all to your sheets or to your clothes because it really does dry down, and it's not uncomfortable to sleep in at all, where I find that other tanners, they can be a little bit sticky, they can be a little bit uncomfortable, but if that's what bothers you about doing a self-tan, then you're really gonna like the Glow Kit. Another thing that amazes me about this, I believe that it's called malodor technology, which essentially is they mask the odor through some type of enzyme system so that when that DHA is developing on your skin, you're not smelling that self-tanner. You literally can't smell it with this, like maybe a tiny bit. I really don't even think so. The fragrance is very, very nice. So they've done a great job using that technology to get in there and neutralize that reaction in your skin that's gonna cause that not so pleasant smell that I think some people just avoid using self-tanner because they don't like that smell at all. So I've tried leaving it on for 4 hours and then I've left it on overnight. I think you definitely do get darker if you leave it on overnight, but it is marketed that you can just leave it on for an hour or two. Just leave it on as long as you want. You get to decide how long you want to leave it on to get that glow. This mousse is by far the least sticky of any of the tanners that I have tried, which I'm really excited about. I believe it is limited edition. I hope that they consider keeping it around, or at least offering the regular St.Tropez in this formula or something very similar, because I think that's many people's pain points, is that they don't like a self-tanner that's gonna be super sticky on the skin, and they don't like that DHA scent. St.Tropez really nailed it with this one. I have not seen anything like this. So I think that's amazing, and I hope that they keep it around. Everything is gonna be listed down below. I'm also gonna link to several of my other tanning videos. If you have more specific questions regarding like at-home tanning and tips and tricks, more than what I got into this video, chances are I've covered it down below, so definitely check out that playlist. And if you have any questions, just comment down below and I'll get back to you. I hope this video was helpful for you. I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys.